Hello everybody and welcome to Jumputi Heroes news video, and finally it is time. Finally I can share with you the Kimetsu no Yaiba feature festival. Now I've been waiting a while, I'm gonna be honest. When we got the Kimetsu no Yaiba event the first time around, I was a little bit salty. It was the first ever mini event they'd ever done. They chose a series that I liked very much to be the first ever not really a full event. And that kind of stung a little bit. It kind of stung a little bit, but times have changed. And let me tell you, times have changed in a huge way. And when I say that, what I mean is Kimetsu no Yaiba, you know it's popular. I mean, it got voted like top anime of the decade or some bullshit like that. But despite many attempts in the past, Jumputi Heroes, the dev team, the producers, they have tried many times in many different ways to reach top trending or get near top trending, high on top trending, and it's never happened. Then this event gets released, and bang, there they are. Just like that. It was crazy. As a gift, it's not in this news post, they are going to be giving us some rubies tomorrow when the event starts, and they're going to be doubling the number of people that receive copies of the characters from the retweet campaign. So it's nuts. I am so gassed, you have no idea. The only downside is I don't think there's enough rubies to go around here. I was quite frugal in the last few events. I didn't go crazy with the rubies. I don't know if there's enough to go around. Let me show you. Let me show you what we're looking at. So down here, there's the event preview image. You can see a bunch of characters there, a bunch of new characters. We had the live stream. You all know about the live stream. They do it for quite a lot of the big events. This was obviously a huge event. This time around though, it was just the producer Shed IP, because, you know, coronavirus and whatever. Now that I've said that, is my video just gonna explode or something? It doesn't matter. On the live stream, he talked about all the stuff that's going to be happening in this event, and you can see all of that down below. There was the secret phrase, which if I upload this video in time, you can put it into the line chat with the Jumputi official account, and you'll get some free Kimetsu no Yaiba tickets when the event starts, or at some point during the event. They released a special website, a Kimetsu no Yaiba website. You click OK, and there he is, the king, Rengoku. Now, this I think this website is kind of lit. I've actually not clicked this yet. I don't know where this takes me. Oh, Urokotaki-san. I don't know what this is. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I can't read it. Yes. Yes. I'm not even attempting to read any of these. Oh god, it's lagging as well. This is not going well. Oh. Okay. Okay. 0 out of 5. Oh, 1 out of 5. Hey. I didn't know. I didn't know they were doing this. It's kind of funny. Anyway, the point is, there's a bunch of stuff on this website that hasn't started yet. They're going to talk about like in-game events and whatnot. You can get yourself your own Nichiren blade, and they're doing some giveaways of actual physical content. There's going to be, I think it's digital novels of the Kimetsu no Yaiba volume releases, and they've got some, like, I think it's like some keychains or something. I can't find it on here. Oh, here it is. Like some keychains. What is that? A mouse mat? I don't know. And they got some phone backgrounds which are free. You can just download those. That's a fun little thing to have on your phone. Anyway. Let's go back. So, we got the login bonus. Standard stuff. Rubies, Kimetsu no Yaiba Gacha tickets. The Gacha includes all the standard Gacha Kimetsu no Yaiba units, which, of course, includes the 3 new ones, the 4 original ones, 4, give or take, 4 original ones, and Shinobu, who came out in an event recently. They're all in there, but obviously if it doesn't go 5-star, you can get 4 stars and 3 stars from other series and stuff. The Path of the Demon Slayer is an event that it's a prologue event. You clear it like once, but I think they're adding other stages to it. Normally prologue events you clear once and you're done. I think this one they're adding another stage or a couple of more stages to it. I'm not sure. But this is how you initiate the rank section of this event, which we'll cover in just a second. Oh, we'll cover right now. So the rank part is you start at the lowest rank, which is Mizunoto, and you work your way up to becoming a Hashira, or pillar. Now, they haven't done a very good job of explaining exactly how this works. They've just said that you get the Demon Slayer points from clearing stages, and that will clear missions, but you also trade it in at the shop to get higher ranks. But it's kind of confusing, but they basically said you want to get your rank up, you get better rewards. So hey, you want to get your rank up, you get better rewards. So that's that. The Nichiren Blades, again, something they've not explained very well. It seems to be a team thing. You know, we've had team things before, like Rao versus Kenshiro. We had Burger versus Gyudon for the Kinnikuman event. Like, it's not that uncommon, but they've done it completely differently. Like, you pull on a gacha, and you get given a random Nichiren Blade. And I assume whichever Nichiren Blade you get, that is the one for your team. And I assume they said something about getting more people into your team means better rewards for you or whatever, but they also said that the Black Blade is rarer, because that's Tanjiro. If you don't know, the Tanjiro has the Black Nichiren Blade. So is that like a good thing? Do you want to be on the rarer team, or is that going to hamper your rewards? I mean, you don't get to choose, so why does it matter? I don't know. It's very odd. In my opinion, it's very odd. We have a 24-hour quest. This is only going to be available for the first day of the event. You clear it once, and you get a Kimetsu no Yaiba Gacha ticket. I think that's it. I think that's all you have to do on that event. The daily stage you have to clear every day, and you'll get luxury rewards as well as mission tickets. Tickets for clearing the missions. That's what I mean to say. This event is to get Kaguya Ubuyashiki, who is the legend summon, and is obviously, if you've read the series, if you've watched the series, you know his role in the series. To be honest, I'm surprised that he did not come to my mind when I was thinking of a potential legend summon. Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. He's a weird one, because I never get why they do this. He's a reward for collecting this item called, like, you know, People's Feelings, and you collect, I think it's 6.5 mil, or is it 650k? I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure it's 6.5 mil. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 6.5 mil. I can see it right there. I'm an idiot. You collect that and you get his legend summon, right? But that's a community event. We have to, as a community, collect that many. Now, the reason why I don't understand this is because, sure, okay, we collect as a community, we get the legend summon, but there is an event to farm his books. So, in theory, it's not going to happen, but in theory, let's say there was like a mass internet outage or something, or there was some kind of problem, or just not enough people cared, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to happen, but assume somehow we didn't get to 6.5 million points and we didn't get our Legend Summon. What the fuck is the point in this event? So I don't really get it, but I've always kind of thought the community event. I don't want to say community events are rigged, but I would say we clear them a lot more often than we don't. That's all I'm saying. And you'll have to farm the Legend Summon books, obviously. Now, I'll take this point, the story of Tanjiro Kamado, to remind people, or for some people just to tell them for the first time, this event is going to contain major spoilers for Kimetsu no Yaiba. And this event specifically will contain major spoilers for the series. I'm talking stuff that happens to main characters, stuff that happens to certain enemies, how certain conflicts go down. Like, that's what the cutscenes are going to be showing you. Even if you can't read Japanese, you will see what is happening in the manga panels, and it will be pretty obvious what is happening in the manga panels. So there is at least one super key moment that I think most people would want to see that happen in the anime. They don't want it spoiled by the game. So if you are planning on playing this event, probably a good idea to just skip the cutscenes if you are anime only and you don't want to be spoiled. We have this event, which is actually, I'm a little bit, I don't know, it's interesting because it is limited. At first I thought it wasn't limited, right? So the medicinal brew, if you collect 10, you can summon on this gacha here, and there's a bunch of like decent items in there. A 5-star ticket fragment, legend summon, not legend summon, limit break items, jewel shards, and the 10-step gacha tickets, which if you collect 10 gets you a guaranteed 5-star. What's the difference between that and the ticket fragments? Well, technically the 10-step one is a guaranteed multi. There's a 5-star within a multi, so it's a bit different. You're getting 10 units instead of 1, but whatever. This is cool, but because it costs 10 and there's a limit to how many times you can do the stages, there's a good chance you're not going to get that many rewards from it. So still nice rewards though, there's no doubt. These are really nice rewards. It's been a while since they had one of those like free gacha where you could just keep pulling and pulling, and it's got like loads of like rare but also awesome items like 5-star ticket fragments, gold tickets, all this stuff. I remember they did that for I think they've done it for King Piccolo, who's coming back soon. They did it for the Yu-Gi-Oh event. I think they did it for one of the Hunter x Hunter events. Regardless, I love gacha like that because I just save all the extra stuff I don't need, all the extra summoning material, and then when I'm like running a little bit low on scrolls or whatever, I just pump into it. Let's get to the events. We have Enmu, who is going to be part of the Mugen Train movie coming up. Again, spoilers. If you're going to be playing this event, you're going to want to skip the cutscenes because he's going to spoil some of the stuff that happens in the Mugen Train movie that's supposed to be coming out in October. And just below him, we have Urogi, who is from a later event, a later arc in the story. However, we also have Akaza, who goes back to the Mugen Train. This is all. I'm just letting people know. I'm giving people fair warning. I love the Mugen Train arc. The movie's gonna be so sick. If you're anime only and you want to stay anime only, I completely understand because the first season was insane and the movie's gonna be even better probably. You gotta just skip the cutscenes. That's all you gotta do. Just skip the cutscenes. You can still play this event. You can still take part. Just skip the cutscenes. And you can get yourself a costume for him, which looks tiny on the website, but it's a pretty nice costume in my opinion. And he is one of 2 catastrophe class events. Interestingly, this doesn't actually have a limited counter technically. I mean, kind of does. Whatever. We have the event reprints for anybody that missed them. I'm happy they're bringing Tengen back. I figured they would, but that's a nice event. He's actually, as far as like 99 luck units go, because he is AoE, he's quite useful, especially on some stages. And even against the event right above him, against Daki, he is quite useful. So, you know, different people have different ways of doing certain stages. Some people don't auto, some people do. Some people, instead of using AoE, would use something else. I don't know, but he is useful. He is without a doubt useful. So, if you don't have him, get him. The other events are in the standard rotation, but if you don't have them, a chance to get a copy or two, maybe. And we get to our first limited, Rengoku Kyojuro. This, bro, look at that image. Look at that image. That looks so sick. He is obviously a prominent character in the series, and he is obviously going to be a prominent character in the movie coming up. But he's just, it looks so good. And I will be pulling for him. He is specifically to counter Akaza, so hey, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to breeze through that catastrophe. I'm just saying. Oh man, he looks so sick. We also have limited gacha, Dance of the Fire God, Tanjiro Kamado. Look at that sprite. That is crazy. I am going to be pulling for him as well. Can you see my predicament? Can you see my problem? That's a lot of rubies. That's a lot. But I can't not do it. I just can't. Now, I've listed here that he is a useful counter against Zohakuten, but he's not going to be a direct counter necessarily, so I would just say bear in mind that for the catastrophe stage, you're probably just going to want to set up a standard team to counter him, which I think, is it down here? It might be, somewhere down here. I'll show like the gacha for it. We have the Kimetsu no Yaiba Tower boost. A good chance for me to get some. Maybe I'll get a rank that season. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a rank that season. And here's the new heroes gacha. Now this is what sucks. I want to keep my Kimetsu no Yaiba collection 100%, but I can't do that with the amount of rubies I got right now. So we are getting some gift rubies coming up and some events and stuff. So it's okay. We're okay. But I want all of them, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I'm a little bit pissed that I read it left, right, up, and down, just in case I was wrong. But it looks a lot like Shinobu is a full pickup unit, and what I mean by that is, you might remember the Katekyo Hitman Reborn event. Reborn was not a full pickup unit. He had a higher rate, but on the different steps, when you got to the guarantees, it was like guaranteed new hero, not necessarily just guaranteed pickup. So even though he was a pickup, he wasn't guaranteed necessarily. So I preferred that way of doing things, because in this one it seems like on any of the stages you can get any of the characters, and I want these three. I don't necessarily want Shinobu just because I have her. I want the new ones. I want the shiny new ones. But she is relatively new, so dupes wouldn't be that bad, I guess. The sprites, I like them. I like him. Gyu's got some good faces. I've seen some of his faces in the like banner images and stuff. He looks good. He looks good. I want them all. I don't know. This gacha. No. I got all these. I finished this ages ago. I'm done. Let's not. So here's the defeat Akaza banner. Do I have? I think I got 50% there. I don't have Lina Taku, and I don't have Bushizawa Kotaku. I'm not going to be pulling on it anyway. But I do have Josuke. Josuke is pretty cool. And the defeat Zohakuten banner. These units, as you can see, they featured a new green unit, a new Kimetsu no Yaiba green unit specifically in Kanroji, and they featured the old Inosuke and a more recent Hibari Kyoya. That's why they don't. that is because, I should say, that's why. That is because there is not a flat-out limited counter to Zohakuten, so they've made the defeat gacha for Zohakuten much better. In my opinion, they've they've put out a much better spread on that gacha than on this one. Now the sale packs, they've done something interesting here. For a bit more money, 4,900 yen, you get 1,000 rubies instead of 750, and your ticket is a choice of the 4 old units. Now, I think when I first saw this, I was like, okay, that's good, because a choice of those 4, because they're older units. That's how it should be. But I thought it was 3,060 yen, 750 ruby, and a choice. It's not. You're paying 4,900 yen, which is a lot more, and you only get 250 rubies more for a choice of a bunch of old units. So, I mean, it's debatable whether that's actually good or not. But I always say, if you're not planning on summoning on any of the gacha, once you've done all the event tickets, if you still want just to get any one of the 3 units, these sale packs are never bad. These ones here, not this one down there. These ones here, never bad offerings. Never bad. And this is the same again as the Katekyo Hitman Reborn event. Fuck, I keep doing that. Instead of the Dying Will Bullet, you get some udon, but it does the same thing. It's the same thing. So, what else? What else? There's some other stuff. There's some other stuff not related to Kimetsu no Yaiba, stuff that's upcoming. Some people don't like to be spoiled about that stuff, but if you don't want to be spoiled, you can leave. But if you do want to be spoiled, come over here. So, so coming up next, we have some stuff related to certain characters' birthdays, which they did last year, and Golden Week, which again they did last year, but they're doing things a little bit differently this time around. With the case of the birthdays, or the days or whatever, we have Gon Freaks' birthday, so they're bringing back the limited Gon, which is the big muscly, the one that beats Pito, and you get a first multi free on that gacha. It'd be nice if I could get him. He's a character I've kind of like. I really do like Hunter x Hunter. I think sometimes the game kind of leans really heavily on Hunter x Hunter when it doesn't necessarily have to. But this god would be nice to have. I just don't see myself going more than that one free multi, so it's whatever. We also have, for Luffy's birthday, we have a gacha coming back with Gear 2 Luffy, Gear 4 Boundman, and Gear 4 Snake Man Luffy. And it's kind of a pretty nice banner again at first multi free, which is sick. And 3 incredible units. Boundman's not that incredible, but I mean 3 good units. So pretty nice. And if you're a fan of Luffy and you don't have any of them, then hey, that one's for you. We also have for Golden Week coming up. Now, I don't know what's going on, because they have a Golden Week featured gacha, which you'll see on the screen now, and it has Shanks, Hiei, Sabo, and Vizard Ichigo. What do these units all have in common? They are red. Well done. Now, why is that weird? Because normally when they do this, they would have a red, a green, a blue, and a yellow, but they don't have that. They just have the red for Golden Week. Now, I believe Golden Week is a week. It's about a week long, and I believe I think it starts on a Friday and then finishes the following not the following Monday. It starts on a Friday and it wraps around a week, and then the Monday after that weekend. So it's more like 10 days. So it's possible that the end of this event, I think this event ends on the 6th. So if Golden Week starts on the 29th, that doesn't really make that much sense, but it's possible that they have more to come. I don't know. That gacha stands out to me. It's weird. I don't know. But there's a lot less Golden Week stuff this year for reasons. We do, however, have a spicy countdown to Dragon Ball gacha. This is this could be put in no other way but a countdown to a Dragon Ball Feature Festival. It says Feature Festival. It says countdown. Countdown to Feature Festival. It has Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Kaioken Goku, Majin Vegeta, and the Goku Vegeta double unit from the anniversary. And there's going to be a Dragon Ball Feature Festival, it seems. What is it going to be based around? I don't know. But Dragon Ball Feature Festival. And they're also bringing back some Dragon Ball stuff. They're bringing back the King Piccolo event. And the gacha that goes along with it. The Kid Goku and the Bulma. And I believe they're bringing back Shenron. So that's cool. I still don't know if they're doing the thing where you can get his books for free. That'd be nice. I think they've actually... I'm like looking through the files now because I didn't look through it. I think there is an epilogue to this event. The Kimetsu no Yaiba one. And we'll get a Rengoku stamp for it. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, so the Shenron event's coming back. I'm hoping they're going to reformat this so we can actually farm the books. Because I want to farm the books. I can't remember if you could do that before. I don't know. I feel like I would have completed it if you could. Did I complete it? I don't know. I don't think I did. Regardless. He should be farmable. You should at least be able to get a copy of him, and you'll get the pair of panties, which last I remember lets you summon on a special panties gacha. It's great. I'm just looking through all the files now. Oh, that's the other thing. So for Gon's birthday, we're also going to have Uvogin returning as a Unity battle, and we're going to have some kind of some kind of login bonus for Gon's birthday. I don't know what it'll be, whether it'll just be a few rubies or a ticket or something, but that's coming, so look forward to it. And I think that's about it for shit that we actually know. Dragon Ball's next, Kimetsu no Yaiba's now, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Don't worry, there'll be summons. They're coming sometime in the next few days when the events start dropping. I will summon on the standard gacha, but not until after we've finished with Rengoku and Tanjiro. If I get them in one multi, great. If I don't, I have to go all the way, so be it. And that will change how much I have to spend at the end, but hey, we're doing it. It's going to be big summons, a big event. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all in a few days.